welcome into your reading. This is going to be for December 2024. I know I'm late in the month, so these energies may play out in January as well. And if you come across this video outside of December, hopefully there was a reason and you were guided here. Hopefully you get some sort of message in today's reading. Either way, as always, my readings here on YouTube are to help and to provide you with insight, perspective, guidance, clarity, validation. All right, take a deep breath, get comfortable. Let's see what's coming through in your personal energy. We're looking into your mind, heart, body, and soul. Just want to get a sense of where you stand at this time. What's in the personal energy for the Libra that I'm picking up on today, that I'm reading for today? What's most important for the Libra to know in today's message, please? Libra. All right. See what's coming through for you. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so just in the description alone, it's not very winter-like. So you may be having a good time during this season, this holiday season, just enjoying yourself. But this card does talk about holding on to something, okay? So maybe you're wanting to hold on to your lifestyle. Maybe there's some changes that are happening around you and you're trying to make sure that it doesn't affect you so much or change things for you very much. You also have the King of Pentacles. Good. One more, please. So you're serious. You're serious about the stuff that you're doing. You're making money. You're making moves. And if you're not making moves, you're at least maintaining, right? So the sense of responsibility, obligation, being a provider, providing for your family. Maybe you're in a leadership role or you need to really take the reins of something and run with it and be in control of a situation. You also have the Eight of Cups here. Interesting energy. I don't know, some of you are like wanting your cake and eating it too, I'm hearing. So trying to make the best of a situation, as I mentioned, it's like you are going through some changes or your environment is changing in some way and you want it to turn out in your favor. You know, you want things to go your way, as I'm sure we all do, right? But there is something here specific that's like, there's like a 50-50 chance that things may go your way or may just really disrupt, you know, a current situation that you're in. But it does feel like work hard, play hard energy as well. You know, just you have all of your things in order, right? All of your bills and your home stuff, your family stuff, whatever. But at the same time, it does seem as though you are making time for yourself and you are, I don't know, I'm just feeling a sense of like doing things that you want to do. Maybe some of you are going out a lot right now. Maybe you're going to a lot of social events right now. So it's like daytime, you're the parent, you're at work, you're running the household, but nighttime you're getting dressed and you're going out and you're having fun. But it makes me feel a little like hangover energy here as well. I know some of you are forgetting what you did the night before, or you are wanting to ignore something, maybe ignore like a feeling that you're having or an emotion that you're having that is causing you to drink and be excessive in other ways. I mean, there's nothing wrong with living it up if you have the means to do it, if you're okay with doing that, but there's like a guilt behind it here with the King of Pentacles and that sense of pressure and responsibility and, you know, being the adult. So maybe it's just like the holiday season where it's just like throwing everything out of the window and like, oh, I'm just, you know, next year, right? Like 2025 or later, when all of this stuff passes, then I'll get back on track. Then I'll start saving money again, or, then I'll start putting more effort at work or at home, things like that. But for now, I'm just going to have a good time so I don't go through these emotions that this holiday season brings. It could be in that form as well. Okay. There is definitely excess. Be careful with your energy levels, or like knowing that if you go too hard, right? Like maybe you're drinking too much lately and there's like you're drinking more than usual or something like that, how it's affecting your physical body and your overall energy levels. After the night of having fun, the next day it's just lethargy, feeling tired, not really feeling like you can show up, give 100% of your effort into your stuff. But I mean, that's really what I'm seeing, what I'm picking up on here. So I'm interested to see why you are feeling this way, just a little bit like, nah, right? Like the holidays or whatever, this time of year, whenever you're listening to this, that you don't really have a lot of motivation to I don't know, do anything really productive, right? Like it's just, you're in a phase where you just want to do whatever you want. You want to hang out and have a good time, but not be bombarded or brought down by that sense of obligation. Okay. All right. So what else here? We're going to go and take a look at your environment. What is in the environment for the Libra? This can show up as people, situations, circumstances. Two of Pentacles. So in your environment, there are options. Somebody here is feeling like they need to make a choice. Another two of Wands. Both have to do with choice, this or that. One more. And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. So maybe you're running away from this need to make this choice. And that's what I was getting from the beginning. You have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. It's like, why do I have to make a choice, right? Like wanting your cake and eating it too. There are two options here, clearly. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. They both have to do with that in different ways. But the essence of it is you need to make a decision. And then the Ace of Pentacles is the one. Right? So one out of the two. But it's like, why do I need to choose? Why can't I have both? So something in your environment has to do with physical, the material, your 3D reality, right? So this could be your money, your job, career, home, environment, your possessions, your investments, the thing that you value. What do you value? So it could be in a form of material, but it could also be like your inner morality or your self-value as well. And then you have the Two of Wands. So this is fire energy. This has to do with your passion, okay? The thing that ignites you, right? Like that gets you excited, that you love to do, how you love to feel, It could also have to do with creativity and birthing something or bringing something to life because you're so passionate about it as well. There's incubation here, obviously, with the way this card is depicted. Incubating. There's an idea. There's something that's like in the pit of your stomach. And maybe you have the one thing, right? Like, let's just say you need to go toward something. You need to choose something at this time. Okay. Like this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles is here. It's now. It's real. It's like, do I take this job? Or maybe it's the semester of school is starting up soon, right? So it's like, I need to enroll? I need to finalize all of that stuff for school. Or it could be like, a person's giving you an ultimatum or something like that. Or, like the right time, you have all the money that you need to invest in a business or invest in, like sponsorship or something like that. anything. I'm just giving examples and throwing them out there. But it's like this thing is here for you to take now, for you to do now. Okay, in the real world with the Two of Pentacles. But in your core, in your belly, in your intuition, there's something that's whirling in there, right? Like that passion, that sense of fire that's like, that ignites us to do something. In order for us to take action, we have to feel it brewing in our belly, right? So there's something in there. And I don't know what that is. You only know what that is, obviously. But it's like, this thing is here and it's real, but you want this instead. Or you can do this thing if only you can incorporate this other thing as well. And so, yeah, that's why I'm getting that feeling from the get-go of wanting both, wanting two things, like wanting to make something happen that ordinarily, or the nature of this situation does not consist of it the way you want it. So you're really trying to work at how you can create this, manifest this, bring this to life, get your way. I'm feeling you're trying to get your way. And maybe as you are drinking about it, socializing about it, going out about it, shopping about it, like, you know, your therapeutic modalities, how you go about your therapy. You can shop a lot. You can spend some money. You can redecorate your home. You can, you know, change your wardrobe, change your look. You can go out, you can socialize, and then you can have parties, right? Like go to parties and have fun. So as you are doing all of these things, I do think that you're trying to figure it out. You know, this is your way of figuring it out. Like the answer will come to you. I feel that very strongly. If you don't, how can I say, like getting out of the pressure, getting out of the responsibility of this, getting out of the seriousness of this, I'm feeling as well, because this thing can be really serious, right? But if you like start to dwell and mull over how serious this situation is, then you're going to prevent yourself from tapping into the answer and, you know, how you can get the result that you want, right? So taking that seriousness out of it and just focusing on the excitement of this opportunity and how it creates this fire within you, and how like those elements to this thing that you really, really love about it, focusing on that will help you figure out how to make this happen in the 3D. Okay, so that's how I'm feeling for you so far. And that Ace of Pentacles is just validating for me that, yeah, like doing what you love and being in your zone, you know, being the quintessential Libra self that you are, right? Like being authentic in every moment to you, what you love, what you like to do, how you spend your time, whatever, is going to bring that aha moment and help you realize how you can make this happen. But for right now, you just may be like holding on to something, holding on to the idea, not making any moves here with the Four of Pentacles. And just like, it's like, okay, this is what I have to work with for right now. I'm not going to spend any more. I'm not going to bring in anything new. You know, I'm just going to hold on to this as I figure this out. Like, I'm not going to make any moves here until I figure this out. What I'm doing right now is shuffling to get more details. We're going to go into another part of the spread here where I break down the next 30 days for you. We're going to see what's coming through the next week or two, then the middle of the month, and then the end of the month. Libra, please. Ooh, yeah. See, like this is the ideal, the Ten of Pentacles. It could represent your life as it in its entirety. Or this could just be the ideal circumstance, the ideal result, right? Like how you want this to play out. but it does have to do with this thing that is super important to you. Your money, your home, your family are playing a big role in your life at this time. Whatever this is, you're doing it for the sake of your family, okay? For the sake of your legacy, what you're trying to build. You also have the Seven of Swords. Sorry, excuse me, I'm drinking something. Yep. Okay, so just validating here for me, as I said already. What is it? So you're working on trying to get your way here. Which is fine. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this. What is the problem? Is there a problem? Queen of Swords, this is you. Is there interference? Yeah, there may be some interference. There may be like influence from another party, like another person, or maybe your boss, or somebody that has some type of influence over this situation. Or it could just be like distraction as well. The Queen of Swords, which is you, knows that this is a new opportunity. And I get that this is new. Okay, I get this is a new start. Like, there's nothing here saying that it's not. However, the way I'm picking up on this Fool card over here, it's like, if you're not careful, this ideal thing, okay, that you're going toward, this is the goal. This is the ultimate goal. Is maybe sabotaged or messed with by somebody else. Okay, so I'm feeling interference. I'm feeling another person here distracting, interfering, making their presence known, whether this is intentional or not. It's still this sense of their essence, their presence that is coming in. It's creating shockwaves and shaking what you're trying to build. That's how I'm feeling it to be. And they come with a little bit of immaturity and what else here? Distraction overall. So it's like you're trying to get them on like the narrow path, right? Like you're trying to put the reins on them or put a leash on this person. They're just so opposite from what you stand for at this time. They're so opposite from what you're trying to accomplish. This person is like, they don't think before they act. They don't see or understand consequence. They do things because they feel it in the moment. And whatever it is that they're doing is messing with you. So I don't know. I feel this Queen of Swords to be extremely vocal about it. Okay. Trying to compromise, but then like reason with this other person. And the both of you don't see eye to eye. So there's no way at this point that it's possible for you to really get through to them. Somebody may be trying to ruin something for you or ruin something for someone you love. And you're trying to get in the middle of it. I'm also seeing two people here as well. Like one has gotten away, one has gotten through, one has gotten past. The other person's trying to get past you. Just be careful. This is, you just need to be careful, need to be aware of your environment, and need to be aware of the people in your life at this time. I'm also getting something with privacy. I'm getting something with security. Okay. Be careful, like if you are the last one at work, you know, who is locking up with you, or, you know, if you don't have cameras in your house, you know, and outside, put some cameras. when you are in parking lots, things like that. Just be aware of your surroundings. These people are just mischievous. These two people are younger. They could be your children even, maybe like teenagers or young adults. And I don't know. I'm picking up on Aries and Gemini really strongly here as well. So whoever this is for, you know who these two people are. And they're just playing games. They're running, what is it? Like they're running circles around you at this time. And I hate to say that. Like I want to empower you, and you're trying your best. What needs to happen here, depending on the severity of your situation, is you need to cut them off. Cut them off. Whatever that means to you. Maybe it's your children. But you need to cut them off because they're just taking and taking and taking from your funds. So, I understand the love that you may have toward these people. But at the same time, right now, what is best is that you cut them off. What else? Something that you think is true is not. There are secrets or motives, hidden motives behind a situation, behind a circumstance here. You're trying to start new. You're trying to defend what you've built. So this could be protect your home, your family, protect your business, your money. At the same time, bring in this new start. But it's not working. And this is what I'm trying to say, like finding the way to incorporate both things. There's something missing here. There's something that's off. Either it's not supposed to happen and you're forcing it to happen, or you need to identify what the Seven of Swords is. This could be a mistake. This could be, not understanding a contract in its entirety. This could be law in some way. Where there's a loophole that's preventing you from doing something you want. This could also be in the form of other people that are not being completely honest with you, that are deceiving you, that are making something seem or sound better than it is. Or somebody making something sound easy. If it's too easy or it sounds like it's too good to be true, then it probably is. So look into that. Okay, so there's a lot coming through here in this top row. What else is coming through in the middle of the month for the Libra? Ooh. The relationship is on the mind here in the middle of the month. Queen of Cups. Love. Partnership here. Page of Swords. And the Hierophant. So there's some communication here. I don't know. This is another row that's coming through with a lot of information. What is happening? Hold on, let me feel this out. I mean, the Queen of Cups, you have two queens here. So this could represent two sides of you. All right. So in the middle of the month, you're looking at something that you care about, that you love, that you have an emotional tie to, emotional connection to, in the form of another person. This is some kind of relationship. You know, typically the Two of Cups does depict two people who are in a relationship, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, in a commitment that's romantic. But it could also be partners, you know, business partners, or a relationship between you and a child, you and a family member, things like that. We are already picking up on family here, so it could be that. But for most of you, this has to do with your partnership, with your person, okay, who you're with. And I'm feeling forgiveness, okay? I'm feeling that your love for this person is so deep and so strong that you can easily put something that happened away and forgive it. As long as there is communication and your ability to explain what you really stand for, so that they understand that, and then they need to explain what they stand for. So the Hierophant is like coming across honest, authentic, and if you're speaking about a conversation that you're having with another person, where you're like putting your cards on the table and they're putting their cards on the table, the Hierophant is saying like you're doing that completely, you know, like coming forward with all of your conviction on what it is that you stand for. So this is also boundaries I'm getting of like, I will not put up with this. You know, this is here's the line, you know, anything across that line is a no-go, right? So being honest about that and coming forward with this type of communication, and then them doing the same thing as well. Maybe somebody has crossed the line and you're telling them this, right? I'm feeling second chances, but there needs to be a commitment, because without the commitment, you can't trust it. There's a vow of sacred. There's something sacred here. Either a vow that's sacred, or you constitute a virtue or something about yourself to be sacred. Again, could go into your morals and what you stand for, right? Like, I will not do this. Maybe somebody is trying to get away with making money somehow that is unlawful or not completely honest. And you're like, no, like, that's where I crossed the line. I don't stand for that. I don't believe in that. Something like that. It doesn't have to be money. It could be other things. But maybe somebody has questionable ethics to you now that you see the truth and what they're capable of, and you just don't agree with it, you know. And even though this hurts because you care for them a lot or you love them a lot, you're still standing up for what is right, what is true to you. And here somebody is definitely promising. So it's like, how can you continue to be in relationship with this person if they've already shown you questionable character? For some of you, they may have betrayed you even. And so you're trying to get the best of both worlds, right? It's like, I want to stay in this relationship, but I want to make sure that they never do this again. Which is really hard. So maybe that's why you're looking for a solid, like, on paper, real commitment here. Because you're trying to think of ways to stay in this relationship. And that's for some of you, not everyone here. What's coming through at the end of the month? Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. Three of Cups. You have the Two of Swords at the bottom. I don't know. I feel disappointment. I just feel like two people are on different wavelengths. This is some true like incompatibility here, Libra. I'm sorry to say. You feel stuck. You feel like you need to be extremely defensive. Could be some arguing. Somebody is coming through asking for help, or you maybe needing help to get out of a situation. Here with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a feeling of trapped and feeling stuck. This is also a perception. So some of you may not literally be stuck or trapped. It could just be in your mind, like creating excuses as to why you can't get out of this thing. But the wall is up for sure. There's a definite sense of not seeing something clearly. Here's that energy of going out and maybe ignoring, right? Like the reality. Somebody here is ignoring their reality. They're putting the wall up. They're trying to put it in a box and put it away, doing what the Libra does when we compartmentalize, right? We may be going through something really shitty, but nobody's ever going to know because we just put it in a box and put it away, depending on our environment, where we're at, what we're doing. So, what am I pulling cards for? I don't even know. But the Four of Wands came out. What is this? Why is this person holding a baby? Is there a baby involved here? I mean, I don't know why this card came out. I was going to start to clarify, but it came out for this is separate. I feel this to be separate. But it's somebody here just doesn't want to be a parent. Somebody here doesn't want to be a mother, or they feel like if they do have children, their children are going to be as messed up as they are. If you already have children, you feel like your children are messed up because you are. So I don't know what this is about. This is something different here. It's like, I don't know what to do with this situation. I don't know what to do in this situation. If this has to do with your children up here, and I told you some of you are dealing with some people who are running circles around you, I do feel like somebody here is like, I don't know, there's a lot of children energy. Like your children are, what is this, like menace, like a menace? And maybe you're needing to bail them out of jail, or you're needing to give them money for things, or they're just wild. And you're like, how did I raise these kids? How did these kids come out of my body? Like, is it because I am this way, or I was this way, or something like that? Anyway, okay. Let's see what the Seven of Swords is. Five of Cups. Two fives. Five of Pentacles. Hold on. The Seven of Swords is coming with a sense of loss. The sense of pain, emotional pain, physical pain, being left out, being let down, being forgotten. Somebody who's actually, maybe somebody got left, like broken up with. Maybe there's a divorce that happened. Another five. crazy. This is not, and then a 10 of cups. This is not, the fives are not the best, okay? The fives are that time frame where things are, you're in the thick of the change and it doesn't feel good. It feels really shitty. And you just want space. You just want to breathe. You just want to get away. Maybe you're trying to just get away. And the 7 of Swords is like, because the 7 of Swords does talk about getting away with something. But maybe in your case, you're just like, give me my money so I can leave. I'm feeling that strong. Like somebody here is saying like, give me my money so I can go. Okay. So maybe somebody is in control of your finances. Maybe, you know, you want what's yours. You want what's rightfully yours and you want to just get out. And you want a new start, you know. You want to get out and you want a new start. If this is another person, this person is sabotaging and trying to get something that belongs to you because they need it, because they don't have money. They don't have what they need. They were forgotten. They were left with nothing. And I don't know if somebody sees you as an opportunity or somebody's trying to take advantage of you or, you know. What is this Queen of Cups about? Again, the 5 of Cups, Judgment, and the 2 of Swords. This person it could be you or somebody else, but they are faced with a choice. Once again, we're talking about that. They don't have all of the information and they need to go with their gut. They need to go with what their heart is saying here. I don't know. It's like, it feels like it's up to this person. This person has the answer. This person has what you need or what somebody else needs. They came across some information. Even though they don't have all of the information, they have enough information to know that something happened. Something's up here. There was an ending. There was an ending to a relationship. There was an ending to a situation between two people. Page of Swords, Hierophant. King of Wands. Page of Swords again. Knight of Swords. There's people here. There's different people here. What is this? Somebody is definitely standing up for what they believe in. Somebody is standing up to another person who they never thought they'd be standing up to. Okay, so this person that they're dealing with may have always been intimidating for them. Maybe they never were able to really express themselves or talk about their feelings or what they want because the other person was so overpowering, right? So now it's like enough, right? Like somebody is breaking through that energy of feeling intimidated or speaking up and saying what was unsaid, what has always been unsaid. Okay. So it's like a little bit of rage, a little bit of anger, you know, not really like needing to have the anger in order to get the courage to stand up for yourself and to put up your boundaries and say like enough is enough, right? Like I can't be doing this anymore or whatever. Like you couldn't say no before to this person, and maybe now you are. What's at the bottom of the deck here with the Six of Pentacles? The Sun. The Ace of Wands. Five of Wands, the Moon. Okay, so these two came out a little earlier. So the things that were unsaid before are now being said. And this is like you getting an opportunity. Like you had to speak up and put up your boundaries. You had to speak up and draw the line in order for you to get this Ace of Wands and what it is that you really want out of this person or out of this situation. You've never been able to get your way in this situation before because you were never able to speak your full truth. You were always allowed the other person or the situation to get the best of you. You always put them first, what they wanted first, their needs first, and it was never about you. And now that you've been able to speak up and say something about it, you're able to get your way somehow, or what you've always wanted from this person or out of this situation, if that makes sense. All right, and then let's see what's this Nine of Wands and Three of Cups is. Oops. Okay. I'm also feeling the tables have turned here as well. Somehow the tables have turned. And now they may be asking you for help, thinking that you would just open your arms and allow them to take advantage of you. But it's like you put your foot down and you drew the line. Here the Queen of Swords is coming back into play down here. And the Eight of Cups, which is this. Yeah, I feel like you have the upper hand out of this situation. Once you got through to them and you put your foot down. You have the wall up and your boundaries are definitely there. And because of that, you're feeling really good. You're feeling more confident and more capable. There's a need, there's a cause for celebration. So this had to do with like you getting more money or getting like winning a lawsuit or even going to your boss asking for promotions, like things. I know these are very like basic stuff, but I mean it literally could be anything. But you know your situation. Those are examples. And so because of that, it's like celebrating, like yay, like you put your foot down, you said something, you feel really confident, really powerful, and there's cause for celebration here. But somebody is definitely overdoing that celebration, as we saw in the beginning of the reading. Okay. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you guys. If you are interested in a personal reading and want to go into a more deep dive of your situation, just email me. My email is in the description of this video. Please remember to like the video. If you got something out of it, I would appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Okay. Oracles. Ego, vanity, pride. Detachment, cold. And transcendence and unity. Yeah, I mean, this is just like you're dealing with another person here. The situation that, I mean, they could be a narcissist, a manipulator, maybe you were with them because of how it looked to be with them, I'm getting, right? Like maybe they had a higher status or, there was something about them that on paper looked good. And so it helped you with your reputation or something like that. But otherwise, this person was very selfish. And in order to transcend this whole situation, you definitely needed to detach from your emotion in order for you to finally put those boundaries up, right? Because until you got a hold of how you felt for this person and you really mastered controlling your heart and those emotions. You were never able to really detach from them and get them out of your life. And that's why you always let them just sort of walk all over you. Once this happens and you finally put your foot down, is when you transcend the entire situation. One more oracle for the Libra up here. What is a good takeaway message? Passion, number 34. So the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Yeah, so that fire, right, that's in the belly, whatever it was that we were picking up on in the beginning, this is setting the foundation or setting the tone of what you need, that courage, that bravery, to be able to really speak up and hold your ground, because you're so passionate about either being treated better, you're passionate about the situation changing, or you're just passionate about finally putting this phase of your life behind you and really moving forward to this ultimate goal here that you have. And if somebody is going to come through and mess with that, or a previous relationship, that was a little chaotic and they were selfish or whatever, it's just like you're over that already. You're too set on the vision that you have for your future and where you're going, that anything that comes in between that is done with. And you can do that now because you have finally found or regained a sense of passion for something in life. Okay. All right, perfect. I'm so happy for you. I hope this helped you in some way. Thank you so much, as always, for your time and energy. I do love reading for you guys. Let me know how it goes, or let me know how this reading went for you. I'd really love to hear from you. Have a happy holiday season, and we'll see you here on the next one. Bye.